7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just flown in.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. And he returns this to the 22.
Muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux Messer up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep, you could diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit. Let these cowards ready. Come on. 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Sanders now to the air right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking to put a drive together.
Yes, sir.
To throw, it's made. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That come up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat, like the guys
I like
beyond that circle?
I like that, yeah. Just take that little extra weight off of it and start to play freely.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They'll throw with May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Crazy. Terrible touch.
Looking to throw. May. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carson Schlesinger in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Crazy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4.
At the 49ers' 29-yard line.
7 Pirates.
Here's Sanders. And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Mustang 19. Go.
Now Sanders. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, San Francisco.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You look at this Browns defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And Jennings will go in motion right. From the shotgun, it's May. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there, as they'll get 20 and a first down. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Throwing, Sanders. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Sanders. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Off the play fake. Here's May. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target. Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip. To the air, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did. They go play action now. May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And some room to work. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Browns drive about to get started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup. I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 50 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
18 Rattlers. Come on. 7 Pirates. 19.
Sanders to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
On the ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. To throw is Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Cougar 19. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Throwing here is May. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, 49ers. Chris Olave. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Lining up for the extra point.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer. Chap 60, Chap 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
They'll throw now on the final play.
May looking to run.
And he wisely will throw that one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
First down, 49ers.
Hey, what's up?
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy. 5.
Here's May. They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. From the shotgun, May with it. And this is Cole Jennings. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Niners have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Niners 28, Browns 21. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Nice. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
Cowboy 80, trap 60, trap 60, 7 Pirates, 7, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Looking to throw. Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
19 tight, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Ready?
From the gun, it's Sanders. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he can
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. This is caught. Touchdown. Harold Fannin, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Sanders throwing to start the drive. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
The tackle by Yetur Gross-Matos.
3 quarters in the books.
It's a gain of 4.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Okay, ready?
By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. And down inside the 15 it goes. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on fourth down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Sanders. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Nick Bosa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
19 Lions. Come 19. Come 19.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Browns. Anthony Schwartz, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead.
They'll going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The slant complete to his running back, McCaffrey.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On play action, May. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw, May.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
To throw, it's May.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Pacheco.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Isaiah Pacheco,
46 yards.
And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jennings, a receiver in motion right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. They'll throw with May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's downfield. He's got Tonjes. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the gun, it's May. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
Off the play fake, here's May. Looking deep for Jennings. That is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
From the shotgun, it's May. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. They'll try and throw for it with May. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A gain of 19 yards. Let's go for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
First down.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails. They just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Browns, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The sun is up, so wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich to it that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the load of
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Flight, like let you someone.